Hi, my name is Bridgesmith. I'm a junior at Westlake High School. This is my story. I was born into a Christian household, a family who had a strong emphasis on, keeping me in church and keeping me at church events throughout the week. I really just saw church as a chore and didn't want anything to do with it. Starting from COVID, kind of started the darkest time of my life and kind of just being alone and not having an outlet, someone to talk to. Because I didn't have that really before either, but in a time where I so desperately needed it, it definitely had an effect on me, just not having that. In that I developed depression and anxiety and addiction, and that was really just the loneliest and, kind of the beginning of the most difficult time of my life. I didn't have the relationship with Jesus to show me the light in that. And I knew Jesus, and I was just thinking to myself, what's going on? Why is this happening to me? Why is my life suck so bad? And I definitely had started to get some suicidal thoughts and thinking about how I would actually do it and planning it out. A big part of my testimony is finding and first going to the gym and being able to. I just felt like I kept getting beat down and nothing would happen but the gym. I don't know, I just feel like you beat yourself down, but it builds you up, and that was a really important outlet for me. One day in my freshman years, toward the end of the year, I just said, my God, I'm so unhappy, I'm so unfulfilled from these things that I'm chasing, these people, these things, and I just said, I'm just gonna drop it. So I dropped it. I stopped hanging out with those people, and I had been and felt so alone for so long in the midst of those people, in the midst of those fake relationships and striving after these things. And when I actually cut it all off is when I felt not alone anymore. And the Lord just filled my life, and it was like God was just my best friend for about a year, until I think God rewarded me for that decision to cut a lot of these things off. And he said, okay, here are some great friends, here are some great outlets, here is this church that is helping you so much, here are these leaders, that you can talk to. That was just a really huge turning point in my life. And I was like, something that I still carry with myself today is, if I could get through all of that, I was on the brink of wanting to kill myself, and if I can get over that, I can get over anything. Something that I'm always able to go back to is what God has gotten me through, and that is how I can carry on and stay strong and try to be a light in my family and try to lift others up. And ever since that super low point in my life, I have never gone back to that low of a place, because I know what God can do for me, and I can have strength in Him. And yeah, that's my testimony.